Listening for your chance to win $1,000 on News Radio WFLA.
It's 6:52 on AM Tampa Bay, and we're joined by Ambassador of Peace, Edie Darling. And Edie, what does that title bring with it as Ambassador of Peace?
Good morning, Jack. Well, the Ambassador of Peace is one who helps communities come together and have meaningful dialogues, healing solution with love and compassion, free from judgment and assumption. And then that will build trust, because right now our communities are feeling that they can't trust anyone. And so that's where I come in and just talk to them and listen to them, really listen, and help them come up with healing solutions.
Yeah, we've had our problems over basically racial strife here in Tampa some time ago, and St. Petersburg continuing to have protesters out there, but we've been a lot less impacted by violence than a lot of the major cities around the country.
Yes, and I think that's because people are willing to have those hard conversations like we're having right now. But I think if people can try to see it from different perspectives, that we kind of see it from an overall perspective of what people are really saying, and that is to really listen. And in listening, we're then able to come up with strategic plans and how we're going to move our community forward.
Yeah, and
that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and coming up with the plans is one thing, and I think it's certainly something, especially after George Floyd was killed, we had those conversations on the air. But I think at some point we come to the realization that having the conversation is one thing, and actual change happening and coming together and ending the divisiveness is a totally other thing. Have you noticed that when steps might be made, there's always something else that pops its ugly head up, and with the way the news cycle is, it's disseminated throughout the public, and the opinions, the voices, everything is out there. So it looks like sometimes we'll take one step, Edie, and then we'll take a bunch of steps backwards, and I don't know how we'll get through that.
Well, it's continued conversation, Aaron. And that's just it. What you just said, it's very powerful. You said as soon as we seem to take one step forward, we seem to take several steps back. But those are issues that are continuously to unfold. So, yes, there may be an issue at hand right now, but then another one comes up. Okay, then we need to address that issue because that's a pressing issue. But it's how we handle it. It's not by rioting, but it's about communicating.
Yeah, that's the key, is try to get people to sit down and talk it out. And I know in St. Petersburg and in Tampa, they are both working hard to come up with solutions because basically the problem has been between police and people in certain neighborhoods, and they're trying to bring this all together. And I don't know what it's going to take, but hopefully they'll be successful.
Well, it starts with us. Peace starts with us. It's in our own volition, our thoughts, our words, and our visible deeds. It's not continuously to bring up the negatives, but what we are striving to do and what we are currently doing that is positive to move our communities forward. And if the media could do that, focus on that, we would go a long way.
What's your website, Edie?
It's www.ediedarling, EDIE, darling.com.
All right, Edie, Ambassador of Peace, thanks for joining us on AM Tampa Bay.
Thank you.